Hi, everyone. Tina Malsom here, International Director with APLGo. And I just want to have a little talk today about some of the business decisions that we have made this year and why. I think 2020 was a very strange year for a lot of people. And there's some things that we definitely learned that we already knew, but they were enlightened, right? We kind of had some light bulb moments in 2020. And one of those first things is that health is wealth. I think more than ever, people are looking at the health, the way they've been taking care of themselves, the things they've done to stay healthy, and kind of recategorizing it in a different way. Immunity, we heard that word every 10 minutes for 12 months straight. And I don't really think a lot of people thought about that or thought about their future health as much as they did this past year. But what we also learned is that people are resilient. We've had a lot of crazy things happen, but people will always come up with a solution when they're knocked down. We saw so many stories of people starting new businesses, being successful, rising above their circumstances this year, which is amazing to see. In a down economy, the side hustle always does better. Why? Because people are looking for a solution to a problem that maybe they weren't expecting, a problem that showed up out of nowhere. People are getting more creative and thinking outside of the box when it comes to creating more income for their family. Your job may not be as secure as you once thought it was. I think 2020 taught a lot of people that lesson. You went to work one day and the next day they said, oh, never mind, you're not coming in today. And we thought it was a couple of weeks maybe, or a few months, and it turned out to be a much longer span than we expected. So job security, 20, 30, 40 years ago, job security was something you could really count on. And today it's just not. The side gig economy isn't really an option anymore. Nowadays, it's kind of mandatory. You need that extra thing to survive. You look at books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and many, many financial guides. They say you should never even think about retiring until you have 8, 9, 10, 11 streams of income, right? Most people have one. They have their job that pays them one way, hourly or a lump sum for working a certain amount of hours, a certain amount during the month. That's not the case anymore. People aren't as reliant on that as they used to be. So residual income that comes in while you sleep is an absolute necessity nowadays. If you just think you can work 40 hours a week for 40 years and get the kind of income you're used to living on when you retire, that is not going to happen. And people know that. So many people realize that now is the best time to start a side business. And we've also learned that people who start a problem that solves a global problem or start a business that helps a global amount of people solve a problem, you can literally become an overnight millionaire with your side hustle. So what are some problems we've run into? Well, people are losing their jobs. Obesity is on the rise. The gyms are closed. That's a problem, right? Fast food is super convenient. And in fact, in a lot of states, the entire year, the only choice they had was drive-thrus and fast food. Healthy choices are more expensive. Cheeseburgers taste better than salad for the most part. I think a lot of you would agree with me with that. Bankruptcy is at an all-time high, and job security is just about obsolete. Retired people are having to work into their 80s. That's a problem. Because people's health isn't as good as it once was because of all the things we already mentioned, and they're having to work longer hours and longer time frame. Your time is being dictated by someone else. I don't think people like going to work and having someone tell them what to do all day long every day. Weekends are too short. The 9-to-5 lifestyle kind of sucks. There's not enough downtime. There's not enough vacations. Kids aren't spending enough time with their parents. I think it's the other way. Parents don't feel like they're spending enough time with their kids. There's more month at the end of the money. A lot of people suffer with that every month. It's like this vicious circle of just paying bills after bill after bill. You make money, you get a check, and it goes right to the bills, and so on it goes, right? The average American has less than $1,000 in their bank account. That is such a big problem. And why is that? Why are there all these issues? Well, I think the answer and the solution to a lot of that is that people will always choose what they want versus what they need, which gets people into a lot of trouble, right? Well, we found the answer to most of those solutions years ago through network marketing. And we chose network marketing for many, many different reasons. But really, it's the world's best distribution model to get products from point A to point B without a middleman. Companies save money on marketing and advertising and all the things that happen in the middle, all that budgeting, because they can pay individuals to spread the word for them. It's a genius model. When I ask you, if you see a television commercial for one product, but your best friend tells you a very similar product is doing the exact same thing with better results, who are you going to trust? A television commercial or your friend, right? So many people have turned to network marketing to find a solution to all those issues we mentioned. It's a $167 billion industry. When I say it's a side hustle, it's not some small little thing people toy with. It is a career choice that people are making better than their current job incomes from they were working at. And $167 billion industry is nothing to be taken light, right? So years ago, my husband Kelly and I, we found this industry for very different reasons. I was in traditional, I was raised traditionally, told go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good job, married, kids, the whole progression of life. But somewhere along the line, right, I did everything right. I did everything exactly as I was supposed to do it. But I went to work one day. I had a great job as a medical, I was the vice president of a medical supply company, went to work one day after 12 years with the company, and they were gone. They had moved the entire company across the country or across the state without telling anybody, not even me, the vice president of the company. And just like that, I was out of a job and I turned to network marketing to kind of save my life. I was a single mom. I didn't know where else to turn. I didn't want to start at the bottom of a brand new medical supply company at 37 years old and spend another 12 years working, proving myself and working my way to the top. It just sounded so unattractive. Not to mention, I lost complete, trust in that somebody else or some corporation or some president or some owner of some company was going to take care of me and my son when things got bad. And that's exactly what, happened when I lost my job. My husband, on the other hand, was never did anything the right way, right? Always went against the grain. He owned his own business. He was a contractor for 25 years, but he didn't listen to the old guys that told him wear ear protection and wear your knee protection, do all these things. He didn't listen and did it his own way. And after 25 years was in pain all the time, between losing his hearing in one ear and between his knee pain and back and all these issues from being in construction and around all these tools for so many years, he went online looking for a better solution for his health. And what he found out was that being in an industry like this, network marketing, where he's his own boss, it wasn't necessarily the product he found that made him healthy. It was the financial freedom and the time freedom and the hours that were cut down significantly from owning his own business and all the stress related to that to being his own boss with a network marketing company. And what a great difference it's made for his life. We get to work from home. We get to choose our own hours. If we decide to work, we work. If we decide not to work, we don't work. It's funny because people say, oh, you work so hard. And I say, no, we don't really. But we do work smart. When we're working, we are working. But when we're not, there's a lot of off time, which we love, right? There's no operational costs. I don't carry all the inventory and have to ship it around the world. No, the company does the shipping. They do the billing. All I get to do is what I love, which is promote a great product, talk on the phone, socialize a lot, and work with awesome people. We don't have a boss. It's ideal for stay-at-home parents. It saved me. I got to be at home with my son full time, go to every soccer game, every school play. I remember kind of the turning point for me when I really understood what this job or this side hustle had done for me is my son was in his first year at college and he got a lead in the school play. And he called me on a Tuesday afternoon and he said, Mom, I'm so tired. Practices every day for 3 or 4 hours. And I haven't done laundry in 3 weeks and I'm hungry and I'm exhausted. And I said, you know what? I'll be there in 3 hours. I drove to San Luis Obispo, where he was in junior college. I did all his laundry. We went out for a great meal. I stayed. We went out for breakfast the next morning. I drove home casually, a day later. And I thought, how many people have that freedom that when their son calls, they can just go? I didn't have to ask anyone's permission. I didn't have to call anybody and ask, hey, can I take this time off? I didn't have to look at my schedule, and anything I needed to do, I did by phone in the car on my way there and on my way back. And it was at that moment, even my son said, wow, I can't believe you just on the drop of a pin came all this way just to do my laundry. Yes, I know, I'm that mom. I was doing his laundry at 19, but I have one child. That's what I did. So, I just think that, even he noticed, he said, my roommates and my suite mates in the dorm, their parents don't even show up on the weekends. Sometimes some of the kids hadn't seen their parents in months, and he's all on a Tuesday. You're like, if you need me, I'll be there in 3 hours. And just to hear your child appreciate, what sacrifices you've made, because let me tell you, network marketing, although it is a fun, creative lifestyle, there was sacrifice. It didn't come easy. There was a lot of work involved, but whoa, my gosh, was it so worth it? The residual income, the time freedom, the financial benefits, the tax benefits, the community and the team building and the friends that we're making. And, I wouldn't give it up for anything in the world. And people have found so many solutions here in network marketing. So now it comes down to, what company do you choose? Right? There's a lot of questions you have to ask yourself when you're looking for a new network marketing company. Is it unique? Am I the first to market? Does it have that wow factor, right? No one wants to sell some boring old thing that you can find at the CVS pharmacy, right? Will people want to take it? I've always been in the health industry. That's my passion. I love helping people stay healthy. Is there enough variety? Is there something for everyone? I've never been in a company where you choose a product and it's only for men, or only for women, or only for older people, or only for a certain, demographic. Because if you're going to market a product to the masses, you want to make sure there is something for everybody. Is there a global need for it? Will people want to reorder it every monthly? Is it a one-time thing where you make the money once? Like in real estate, you sell a house once, you make the money, but then what? Then you got to go out and find another house to market and sell another house, or find new people to market to. I wanted a residual income that I do the work once and I get paid on it over and over and over. Does it work? Is it proven for the masses? Is it affordable to the end user? Can I afford to start it without going into debt, right? These are all questions you want to ask when you're looking at companies. How old is the company? Who's running the show? That's an important thing to know. Is there a proven system for success? Can I easily slide in and make it work for me and my lifestyle? Is their compensation plan competitive with the industry? Is it better than what else is out there in the industry? What percentage does it pay out? How much income are the top leaders making? Is there room for me at the top? I've always joined companies where there was some room. If the company is super old and the top 10 people are going to be in the top 10 forever, there's no room for me. I'm uninterested, right? I'm kind of competitive and I like to strive and have goals and make it to the top. And these are all questions we asked ourselves when looking for a new company. And which one, this is the most important, will get me to my financial goals faster? There's lots of companies to choose out there, right? And there's lots of companies that have the same product as many other companies. But when you're looking at it, which one is going to get you there faster? Clearly, this is a silly picture because the jet plane's going to get you there much faster than the scooter, but it's the same thing in network marketing companies. You have to check out all the criteria and figure out which company has the most benefits and will get you to where you want to go lightning fast. I love when people say, is this a get rich quick thing? I go, I hope so. I don't want to get rich slow. Then I'd go pick the scooter, right? I want to pick the jet plane. I want to get rich as fast as possible. So I see no problems with this being a get rich faster program. So with all those questions asked, we did find a company that met every criteria we were looking for. It's called APLGo. And here's what we found. There's 15 products. There is something for everybody here. Younger, older, men, women, There's a product for testosterone. There's a product for hormone balancing. We have a product that helps people sleep better. We have one for joint pain. We have one for people that suffer with sinuses. We have a product for gut health and digestive issues. 70% of people have problems with their gut, right? 70% of people, because 80% of health problems begin in your gut. And if you have gut issues already, you got to do something about that right away. So we've got something kind of like a multivitamin. We have one for beauty, for anti-aging, for collagen and elasticity. We have one that enhances your brain power, focus. It's a nootropic, mental clarity. It's fantastic. We have fantastic products. And the best one, I think, is GRW right here in green. This product won a poll, best new immunity product of the year 2020, the year of people freaking out over their immune systems. And we have a product that won an award for that. So when we found this company in mid-July 2020, we knew it was a winner from the minute we started researching it. Not only is the company 9 years old and proven massively successful in this European movement, but it has just made its way to the United States. It's not even 6 months old yet. We're still in whisper campaign. We're actually pre-launching officially in just a couple months from now. So the timing was just amazing here. And it's all because of this technology called Accumulit SA Technology that we own. Our company owns it. In 9 years, no one has been able to duplicate what we have. Get rid of the powders, the liquids, the pills, the capsules, the juices, the gels, blah, right? Old school. We've been there, done that. There's thousands of companies like that. This is a brand new company. It's called APLGo DNA Drop. It's a lozenge that you put on your tongue. It melts into your mouth and goes immediately to your bloodstream. It is the next generation of power accumulation technology. I mean, it works on your body immediately on a cellular level. So we call it high-tech health, right? What exactly is one of these DNA drops? Well, it's a plant-based supplement that provides you for instant gratification nutrition. So how can I say instant? Well, I'll show you that picture in a minute because I think you're going to get it, right? To me, a picture's worth 1,000 words. But these drops, as small as they are, they're like little lifesavers. They taste delicious. They're quick and convenient and easy to share and easy to take every day. I never in my life woke up and said, oh, I can't wait to choke down my horse pill supplements today. Never. I actually wake up in the morning and look forward to taking these drops every single day. Now, I don't take all 15 of them. I do take 6 or 7 based on my health needs. And that's what I love is there's so many variety because everybody has different health challenges and different needs. Each drop is 6 calories. It has less than a gram of sugar. Even the sugar comes from organic beetroot and molasses. Very healthy for you. It's beyond organic. It is kosher. It is halal. It has FDA registration. It's naturally packed with negative ion energy. Negative ions, which you get from being out in nature, walking in the grass, walking near an ocean, being by a waterfall, lightning storms produce this energy in the air that just fills your body with all these positive benefits like antidepressant and mood balancing and better brain function and better blood circulation. And these are all packed into our little DNA drops with over 80 superfoods and 1,000 different phytonutrients, the best of micronutrition in these drops, mood balancing, energy enhancing, preventing oxidative stress in your body, improving your cell metabolism, balancing your nervous system, all these things in this tiny drop, neutralizing free radicals and that positive ion poisoning that comes from our cell phones and our microwaves and the computers and our cars and all the things we absolutely love, right? It improves intercellular communication and can advance healing. And now this to me was the biggest difference is everything that you put in your mouth that you need to swallow is going to take its time going through your entire digestive tract, through your stomach acids before the nutrient factors are utilized in your bloodstream. Well, our DNA drops, they melt in your mouth. And the minute they do that, they go through your mucus membrane right into your bloodstream, right to your brain, which then utilizes it in your body, which creates an instant gratification nutrition product. And they have a great system to share it. It's called Rapid Funnel. I mean, talk about a business in your hand. You know, with one touch of a button, you can send somebody a video, a PDF, an onboarding email, a drip campaign for the product, the business. We have amazing videos, really cool testimonies. It's a contact manager. It has a wizard that walks you through how to make it work. The whole system is contested with leaderboards and prizes, and it makes prospecting such a blast. So this is the key to effectiveness and efficiency. And of course, the compensation plan. You know, it pays out 63 cents on the dollar, which is enormous in network marketing. That's almost double most of the companies out there. And it pays us 15 different unique ways. Now, I'm not going to go into the ways, but I will just say this. For people who love building two teams in a binary type system, we have it. For those of you who love a unilevel system, which is for financial stability and long-term growth, we have that too. We also have a check matching, which means you get to lock arms with the people you love, your friends, your family, your acquaintances, your Facebook friends, and you get to work together to create an income that you actually get a check matching from. The more your team earns in income, the more you get to share in it. It's pretty remarkable. So the right timing. I mean, I told you about the award for the best immunity product. Well, we went in the same industry website. We went from number 63 to number 21 in just a few months in momentum. We also just got a great award, which was Business for Home, telling us that we're one of the best companies. We're in the top 5 new companies to join in the year 2021. The recruiters on our team are crushing it. Half of our team was already on one of the leaderboards in their first full month in this business. It's the right company. It's the right product. It's the right people and the right compensation plan and the timing, which puts the full spectrum together when you're looking for that piece that might be missing in your life, whether it's an amazing product to keep you healthy, management that has been around 9 years, already proven successful, that just loves to help us and is so generous in creating exactly what we need to be successful. Of course, we have events and travel, and there's promotions to earn cruises and amazing vacations with the owner of the company and with your teammates. We have an opportunity here unlike any other with a system that will walk you through it. Step 1, step 2, step through. So simple. And of course, what else can I say except you have team here who can't wait to watch you be successful. You know, it was one of my favorite things leaving corporate America. When I went to work every day, nobody shouted over the intercom, "Tina's here. We're so excited she's showed up for work today and we're going to watch her be successful." No, I had a boss and a boss's daughter who was consistently pushing me down, making sure I didn't learn everything about the company, making sure I didn't have the ties to all our manufacturers and all our distributors. So I couldn't, backstab them and go start out on my own, which happens more than you would think in some of these industries. But people who are like cheering for you, they're excited to see you every day. When you show up on our webinar, we're going to shout out your name and say, "Thanks for joining with us. It's so great to see your face today. We're happy to work with you." And man, what a positive environment. And isn't that what we all need this year, is a positive environment to spend our time. We are open in over 30 countries. We're just getting started here in the US and Canada. And if you are ready to get started with us, we would love to work with you. Please get back to the person that shared this with you. They're definitely going to want to show you a video of our awesome products and help you get started. Thanks for listening with me today.